This is an R tutorial. Got 2 minutes? Learn some statistical programming in R. It's easy, free, and fun. This tutorial, how to nest for loops in R and then debug and troubleshoot them. Nesting loops in R is easy. Wow, it's going to be so much fun. I can't wait to get started. All right, here's a loop on its own. I'm going to loop through horse and cow and just print horse and cow to the screen. That was easy. Here's the same loop as before, but then I'm going to put it inside of another loop. I'm going to do it for horse and cow, and I'm going to do it for 20 and 21, and then I'm going to put it inside of a third loop where I is both 1 and 2. And it's going to print every iteration of every combination of all that stuff to the screen. Great. So let's say I've got a big nested loop here, but somewhere in the thickets of my code, there's an error. There's a problem that's causing it to break or stop or not work. So if I run this loop again, when it hits this line, if K is cow, whoa, there's a cow on the railroad tracks, and my nested loop is going to stop and hit an error and break. What do I do? What if this code wasn't so obviously the problem in my loop? What would I do? Well, I would probably type I and J and K directly into the console and say like, well, I is 1 and J is 20 and K is cow when this loop broke, and now start at the exterior of the innermost loop. So run all of the code inside of the loop when those three things happen. Run all of that and look at all of the code inside of the loop. Just scroll through it and figure out which line exactly causes it to break. Wow, look at this. This is the line that caused my loop to break. When I ran the whole loop up here, notice that it didn't print the exact line. It doesn't print all of the code all at once to the screen. But if you just run the code inside of the nested loops, it will print every line and tell you which line caused the error. Great. Moo-hoo, I mean woohoo, this has been a work of R.